let's all come together as one. Man, woman, plant, and animal.
What's wrong, Atlas? You're being a bad dog.
Okay, I'm going to start with that line.
Okay.
Right? So Lynn, so what we're going to do is we're going to be, we're going to start with this line with all these down there, right?
Yeah.
And then...
It's important to know who you are as an artist and what art you want to make. I think that's an incredible, important step to make, especially in your beginning year of your MFA.
Relax your mind now to a meditative state. Unlock your inner deity. Connect on an ancient, primordial level. Ask Atlas, what's wrong? Be specific.
I mean, I would have liked it if writers would have just written something without any input from anybody.
If you focus hard enough, you can sense his mind forming unspoken responses.
Yeah, I feel something.
For Barry and Alan's class, I needed to act. And of course, I wanted to act. That's what I'm here for. In Justin's class, I had to take a behind-the-camera role, and the only one that made sense that could go with acting was producing, which was really great because I would like to learn how to produce more and more. I want to produce my own work.
How's it going, Lynn?
Yeah, very good, very funny.
Yeah? You having a good time?
Yeah, I have a lot of good time.
Okay.
So he's innocuously opening up all these insecurities she has about herself, which is in turn opening up her reservation to say, listen, dude, you're a mediocre musician and you don't do anything, and you sit and you smoke weed with Seth all the time. And like they start to get out on those, and then it really becomes personal about the sex.
So, but for me, it was like I was listening to opinions, and the stuff that made sense, I took that and used it. The stuff that didn't, I just disregarded it. But it seemed like there was a lot of frustration in the groups of trying to cram everything into this. That's a big problem. And I think that was detrimental to most of the films.
And your goal is not to bring to life your manifesto, it is to just create something with other artists and learn how to collaborate.
So far we've done 2 shots, 2 takes. It's been great.
Making film by committee just doesn't work.
Right.
But I understand that this is an educational venue.
Do economic, whatever, eco-friendly toy,
baby, and they're made from recycled materials too, aren't they? Yes, they are.
80% is
It was, and now it's his favorite thing to play with because it doesn't ever use purple tunnel.
I never thought about the production, what it would actually take to create like a huge party scene.
Every shape and size and color, the skin, pigment, rainbow.
Oh, I'm sorry, do you want me to conform to the American typical blonde big tit paradigm?
And I just felt like our stuff was like all over the place. It was all over the place. And then there were too many cooks in the broth. Just too many.
Hot up here.
I bet it is.
Whee!
Should we open some windows?
It's my responsibility that we're following union rules because although we're not in the union yet, some of us, are getting closer and closer to that step. And this is supposed to train us for the professional world. So following union rules from the beginning is, I think, the best way to go about it. It's smart, it's being professional.
Okay. So definitely coming more into focus. What changes did you guys place into it over the intervening period, or what sort of big breakthroughs, if any, did you make?
We're having fun.
Hey, so what's happening next?
We're going to punch in and do some close-ups. Chad and Polly. They've been amazing. I am so unbelievably happy. Their performance is just brilliant.
I think the willingness of the group to do something they hadn't done before was really great. I think the having the courage and the bravery to say, I don't really know how, but I want to try. I want to learn. I think the group did really well with that.
Look at him, because I've been losing your eyes a lot at the end, because you were completely down there. It's okay, so I'll pick you up on close-up, but just for, you know, for the video shot.
Sure.
I like that take. I don't think we need to do another one.
No, it was fantastic.
I think you guys
The
just,
sound was perfect.
Not even
was
for
perfect.
safety. I just hear that all the time.
No.
Well, it started off good. I mean, I was really, you know, I always feel good when I'm getting ready to shoot something. I mean, you have to. You can't go in there being a, you know, a negative Nancy. You know, I was like, okay, good. We got it. We got a great location. You know, Jessica and Eric, they were really graceful enough to open up their home to us. I mean, that's a big thing. You know, people don't understand how, you know, how big that is. I mean, that's, you know, so I was really grateful for that, to them for that.
Every shape and size and color, the skin, pigment, rainbow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to conform to the American typical blonde big tit paradigm?
I would say, you know, 80% of the shots were good. 20% were crap. And that's just because I placed the camera in the wrong place.
This was a very much needed experience for me. I am not regretting that I had to go through this whatsoever. It was tough. There was some arguing. There was some frustration. But I'm so happy I got that experience.
Okay, you really want to get into this right now?
Yes, I really do.
Okay, let's talk about foreplay.
Guys, this is really getting...
Let's talk about how dry my tongue is that I've been going through Brita filters every week. Let's talk about the spasms in my neck vertebrae that I've been treating with non-GMO ointments and stalks of raw aloe vera.
We had a lot of notes after Friday. So I just went through what everybody wanted, and instead of doing exactly what they said, I didn't do that. And I instead tried to figure out why they said what they said, and then tried to do that.
Okay. Well, that's a good instinct.
So, mostly I was trying to be more specific. This is like the first crack I've ever done at comedy, so I just tried to make myself laugh.
When I think you want to make the characters a little bit more solid and consistent, and then they run into conflict through the structure of the script.
You know, I try to help with actions, not purchases. I mean, that's why we went to that doggy-style yoga at Echo Park.
Hey, Atlas loves his new eco-friendly toys, don't you, baby? It's made from recycled materials. Yes, it is.
This is a sponge.
It was, and now it's his favorite toy because it doesn't aggravate his carpal tunnel.